What does Taiwan do better than the rest of East Asia? That's the question I'm going to answer today.
Here in Taipei, Taiwan.
Talk to me.
Today we're going on a bus tour, and the first leg of our tour is at this exhibition. This is led by Brian, who is just such a star. You may recognize it from the TV shows we've been on together or his YouTube channel. Here we are learning about some of the history behind marriage equality rights in Taiwan and just how meaningful the little details in this exhibition are, like how we come in stomping all over these dumb things people say, and how this transparent banner relates to the only room in here without bright colors. Once we take a step back and lower our heads, the words, "This isn't the pride I want," turn into "the pride I want." That's just the first stop though. Onto the bus and off to our next destination.
Hi everybody, I'm Elja Heights, and today I am your tour guide for the Rainbow Bus Tour here in Taipei, Taiwan. I have to stay seated because I'm really, really tall. Like, actually, I'm tall enough to get whacked in the head. I am from Wisconsin, which is in the United States. I've been in Taiwan for 10 years now. This is the first time that there's been a tour in English. Okay, and I also want to say thank you to the Taiwanese government, Taipei City, for having this, because without them, this wouldn't be happening. Taiwan is still to this day the only country in Asia to have same-sex marriage, which is insane. I guess Japan, South Korea, 加油, you know.
No joke, guys. There's been some debate over whether or not Taiwan is the only place in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage, as some places issue certificates or recognize marriages performed abroad. But look at this map. The only place in Asia where same-sex marriages are performed? Taiwan. Now compare that to North America, Europe, South America.
想请问，平常你就会这样装扮，还是只有工作的时候才会打扮？
只有工作的时候，这个就是 oh sorry, only when I'm only when I'm doing drag. Really, if you want to get me in this, you gotta pay me money, girl. Okay, like it's not for free, darling. Because everything with drag costs so much money. I mean, the hair, the clothes, the heels. You hope to break even. Like, as much as I spend, I hopefully make back.
I've been alone for what seems like forever. Try to hold it together, but I'm losing my grip. I need someone.
Our first stop is Wonder. It's a bar in Taipei that was opened by two girls who had lived in the US and California before and who felt like Taiwan needed a little bit of this. And at the time, there wasn't much of this, so they opened a bar here.
Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you and I.
Never stops raining in Taipei, I guess. What's wonderful about Taiwan is it's an extremely, I think for LGBT people, an extremely safe place. I'm not worried about homophobia ever being violent in Taiwan, whereas in the United States I am. Like, I wouldn't, for example, walk just anywhere in downtown Chicago or whatever, or anywhere in Chicago holding my boyfriend's hand. I probably wouldn't do that unless I was in a safe place, you know? The risk of a hate crime isn't really something I worry about in Taiwan, and so that goes for being a gay man, but it also goes for drag. So with drag, usually Taiwanese people are just very curious. They're like, what is that? The funniest interaction I had was with a taxi driver, and he was like, what is this? He was like, are you a mime? So if you don't know what a mime is, a mime is like kind of like a clown, but they're all like they're like the clowns that do this. So he was like, "Is that what you do?" And I was like, "Yeah, basically." It was really cute. I've never had people say like mean or disparaging things. So Taiwan is a wonderful place to do drag and to be an LGBT person. Not all gay men, not all, but many have from very little kind of have this queen, this diva inside of them that kind of wants to come out to play once in a while. It's like getting to let that queen out, and it's fun. Does anybody here think that drag queens are scary? Anybody afraid of drag queens? But you should be. I think drag queens are scary. I think they're frightening. Does anybody want to be a drag queen maybe one day? No? That's great because we already have enough. We don't need more.
Our next destination is Love Boat. It's right next to Taidian Dalo, so it's kind of in between NTU and NTNU. Many years ago in Taiwan, if you wanted to meet up with other LGBTQIA+ people, according to what they told me, they'd be in like very undisclosed locations that would be in basements, and the windows would be black. Some of those places you even had to have like a secret password to get into them.
This, on the other hand, was one of the first places to have a large glass storefront. You'll see some handmade trinkets and decorations being sold inside, as well as chest binders and dresses for people to try on. It's a safe place for people to explore their personality and gender. They also have a space for hanging out in the back.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian. I work with Taiwan LGBT+ Pride as well as this year's Color Taipei, and I'm so happy that Tristan has come to join us.
Yeah, you have your own YouTube channel.
I do, but I haven't done it in a lot here.
You haven't done anything in like at least
since last December,
months, right?
It's been 10 months.
Why?
Because I've been busy with Pride.
Okay.
This whole year has given me some ideas for some new stuff to do, and it might be a big change from what I did before, but it's
like
still
what?
the same Brian loves Taiwan kind of thing.
买了 Brian 爱台湾，我是 Brian。
Yeah.
Okay, you have t-shirts too.
Yeah, one t-shirt. I literally printed one t-shirt to wear myself. Yeah.
I thought you had like that is like a merch sign.
Do not come to this floor. You do not hold on. I'm a woman. Do not come to this fucking floor.
Well, we're at the last leg of today's tour, everybody. Taipei Main Station here, Taipei Main Station area. Yeah, so our final destination is Red House, Honglou. And Red House is a historical building that was built in the Japanese occupation era. In the past couple decades, it's slowly become a gay landmark because there are a string of bars that are outside of Red House. Now, not every single bar, not every single one is gay or gay owned, but most of them are.
She blocked me on Tinder. What? 7 days since she left, I'm still amazed. The way she dressed, I mean.
Now we're in Ximen, and we're here to check out Honglou and the history related to it, as well as the gay bars in the surrounding area. On the bus, we got a bag of merch.
Run around, run around, run around, run around in my head. I can't.
Color Taipei 2022.
No, it's all I think about, think about, think about, think about, think about, think about her. What did I do? No, what did I do? Ooh, I like it.
Our last stop of the day is locker room. It's themed as a locker room, so there are lockers in there. There's some like sports equipment and even some like shower heads. As much as it is a bar, it's also a performance venue.
Remember stepping to the club, right? DJ ain't turn it up, right? She was rocking to the song, you were lurking all along, you even touched your ding dong, right? So tell me what's in your face plans when you put your hands in her pants, or maybe when you hit the guard and beat in that car, kept acting like a rock star.
As you noticed, the tour today was conducted in English. They do offer an English tour, which I think is amazing because a lot of people who come to Taiwan from foreign countries are really interested in learning more about the LGBTQIA+ culture in Taiwan. And people like me want to know how Taiwan could make this happen when no other place in East Asia has yet. And that's a wrap. I upload videos every Wednesday, so if you're interested in seeing more, you can subscribe.